Welcome to another Monday Moments with Brock. I'm here in Canning, and I want to share a story of my life with you. Back in the day when I used to work at Sport Check in Brantford, um, I loved the job when I first started. I went in there, I was just an employee, selling hockey gear, skis, you name it, I was selling it. And I thought it was fun. I was really ambitious about the job. I was driven, and I had some management approach me and offer me a position of being, like, it was called a hard goods manager at that time. At first I accepted, and then I had a little bit more thought, and I always knew I had wanted to start my own business as well. So I was caught in the middle. Turns out I ended up going back to them and saying, hey, you know what? I don't want to do this. In doing that, what I found was a lot of things were changing within the company. And at the time I thought they weren't good things that were happening. But that was just that would have been my opinion, or what I viewed as, maybe I was just affected by the change, and it was hard for me to wrap my hands around it. Long story short, my point that I'm sharing is I kind of started acting out. I'd start clocking out whenever I wanted to, and leaving shifts early, or not doing what I was supposed to do. I was hanging on to this job because I thought I was comfortable. But really what I was is just disgruntled. I was doing the job, but I was annoyed with management, and I just kept hanging on, when really the opportunity for me was to walk away. Turns out what happened is I did something where I was called in, reprimanded, and it was amazing, because when I went in there, I was able to open up completely. They had said, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to move on? What do you want to do? It was in that moment where, you're not sure, you don't say anything, and then you're like, you know what? I want to move on. And that was the choice that I ended up making, not realizing at the time it was completely happening for me, because I moved on to do other things and then start my own company. The message is clear. Sometimes when we're hanging on, if you let go, you'll have amazing things happen for you. So just remember that. Sometimes when you're hanging on too tight to anything, you just need to let go, because amazing things can happen. We'll see you all next week when another Monday Moments with Brock here in Canning.